Today we will talk about sugar intake and what you should know about this. Sugar is a type of carbohydrate that is commonly used as a sweetener in many foods and beverages. While sugar can provide energy, it is important to be mindful of your sugar intake and to use it in moderation, as excessive consumption of sugar can have negative effects on your health. Here are some things you should know about sugar use. Types of sugar. There are several types of sugar, including white sugar, brown sugar, honey, maple syrup, and agave nectar, among others. Added sugar. Many processed and packaged foods and beverages contain added sugar, which is sugar that is added during processing or preparation. It is important to read food labels and be mindful of the amount of added sugar in your diet. Daily intake. The American Heart Association recommends that women limit their daily intake of added sugar to 6 teaspoons, or 24 grams, and that men limit their daily intake to 9 teaspoons, or 36 grams. Health effects. Consuming too much sugar can have negative effects on your health, including an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and tooth decay. Natural sources. Sugar is also naturally present in many foods, such as fruits and dairy products. These sources of sugar are not as concerning as added sugars, as they also contain beneficial nutrients. Alternatives. There are several alternatives to sugar that can be used as sweeteners, including artificial sweeteners, stevia, and monk fruit extract. Moderation. While it is important to be mindful of your sugar intake, it is also important to remember that it is okay to enjoy sweets in moderation. Choosing healthier options, such as fresh fruit or dark chocolate, can also satisfy your sweet tooth without the negative health effects of excessive sugar consumption. In summary, sugar can be enjoyed in moderation, but it is important to be mindful of your sugar intake and choose healthier options whenever possible. Reading food labels and being aware of the amount of added sugar in your diet is a good place to start. Why people should reduce sugar intake. Reducing sugar intake is important for several reasons, including obesity. Excessive sugar intake can lead to weight gain and obesity, which is a risk factor for many health problems, including heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Type 2 diabetes. Consuming too much sugar over time can lead to insulin resistance and high blood sugar levels, which can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Heart disease. A diet high in added sugars can increase the risk of heart disease, including high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and inflammation in the body. Tooth decay. Sugar is a major contributor to tooth decay, as the bacteria in the mouth feed on sugar and produce acids that can erode tooth enamel. Nutrient deficiencies. Consuming too much sugar can lead to nutrient deficiencies, as it often replaces more nutrient-dense foods in the diet. Addiction. Some people may develop a dependence on sugar, experiencing cravings and withdrawal symptoms when they try to reduce their intake. Overall, reducing sugar intake can help to improve overall health and reduce the risk of many chronic diseases. This can be achieved by being mindful of added sugars in the diet, choosing healthier options, and limiting consumption of sweetened beverages and processed foods. How can we reduce sugar intake? Reducing sugar intake can be challenging, but it is possible with some changes to your eating habits and lifestyle. Here are some ways to reduce sugar intake. Read food labels. Be mindful of added sugars in packaged foods and beverages, and choose products with little or no added sugars. Reduce sweetened beverages. Drink water or unsweetened tea or coffee instead of soda, energy drinks, sports drinks, or sweetened fruit juices. Limit processed foods. Choose whole foods and cook your meals at home using fresh ingredients as much as possible, as processed foods often contain added sugars. Choose healthier snacks. Opt for fresh fruits or vegetables, nuts, seeds, or low-sugar snacks like air-popped popcorn or rice cakes. Use natural sweeteners. Use natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or fruit puree instead of processed sugars when baking or cooking. Be mindful of portion sizes. Pay attention to the serving size and limit your intake of sugary foods and drinks. Reduce stress. Stress can lead to cravings for sugar, so finding ways to manage stress, such as exercise or meditation, can help reduce sugar intake. Overall, reducing sugar intake requires a combination of mindful eating, choosing healthier options, and making lifestyle changes. Gradually reducing your sugar intake over time can help make the transition easier and more sustainable. I hope this video was useful for you. Don't forget to like and follow for more.